Hello my angling friends and welcome back to the channel. I'm your resident fishing expert and today we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a truly intriguing day, the 30th of November 2025, right here in beautiful Ireland. This day, friends, is going to be a bit of a mixed bag, offering both challenges and incredible opportunities. We're facing some crisp, late autumn weather, but don't let that fool you. The waters hold secrets for those willing to brave the chill. Stick around because I'm going to share some crucial insights that could turn a slow day into a memorable one, especially with the way the moon is playing its part. Let's talk tactics for a few of our favorite Irish species. First up, the mighty pike. In late November, these freshwater predators are seriously on the prowl, looking to bulk up before the real winter sets in. Where to find them? Forget the shallow bays where they might have been a month ago. We're looking for deeper water, anywhere from 6 to 10 meters. Focus on sharp drop-offs, the edges of deep weed beds, and any kind of underwater structure. Think sunken trees or rock piles. Pike will be holding in these ambush spots, waiting for schools of roach or perch to swim by, seeking those more stable temperatures. What to use? This is the time for big, slow presentations. A large deadbait, like a mackerel or herring, fished static on the bottom can be absolutely deadly in these conditions. If you're a lure angler, don't rush. Slow sinking, large, soft plastics in natural colors, like roach or perch patterns, will be your best bet. Remember, a little trick. Work your lures slowly and deliberately, pausing them often. Pike can be a bit sluggish in cooler water, and an easy meal is hard to resist. Next, let's turn our attention to the incredible sea bass. Believe it or not, November can offer some truly spectacular bass fishing along the Irish coast, often yielding some of the largest specimens of the year. The sheer abundance of baitfish like sandlance, garfish and sprat, often pushed around by the prevailing winds, makes bass incredibly active. Where to search for bass? You'll want to target them along the southern and western coasts. Don't shy away from rocky outcrops, sandy beaches with good structure, or areas where strong currents create feeding lanes. These are their hunting grounds. What to use? Big topwater lures that cause a lot of commotion are proving incredibly effective, especially around first and last light. Fishing into the dark on a rising tide can also be highly rewarding. If you prefer bait, consider fresh crab and razorfish, which are often irresistible to bass. Finally, for those who enjoy a more relaxed session but still want action, there are the humble yet rewarding perch and other Irish coarse fish. As the water temperature continues its downward trend, coarse fish like perch will move into deeper parts of lakes and canals, seeking stable temperatures. Look for them along features like underwater humps, canal lock gates, and deeper sections of slower-moving rivers. For sea anglers, Flounder and ray can offer consistent sport, particularly during the evening on a rising tide on sandy or mixed ground beaches. Small jigs, tiny soft plastics, or traditional worms and maggots on a drop shot or light ledger rig will be your best bet for perch. Keep your bait presentation subtle and your lines fine. Patience is truly key here, friends. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the theoretical base that shapes our forecast for the 30th of November 2025. The weather. In Ireland for this Sunday is looking decidedly cold with a frosty start. Daytime temperatures are expected to hover between 5 and 10 degrees Celsius, dropping to around 1 to 5 degrees Celsius overnight. We're looking at potentially breezy to moderately windy conditions, and crucially, there's a chance of showers, which could even turn wintry with hail or snow flurries in some areas. Atmospheric pressure might be high and stable, which often encourages fish to hold in deeper, more consistent water, but we could see some variability which sometimes gets the fish moving. Speaking of water temperature, Irish coastal waters are currently averaging around 12 to 13 degrees Celsius, but the trend is definitely downwards. Freshwater temperatures will be similar, or perhaps a degree or two colder. This cooling is a primary trigger for predatory fish activity as they sense the approaching winter and need to feed heavily. However, it also means coarse fish are becoming less active in shallow areas and seeking deeper sanctuary, making them more concentrated and sometimes a challenge to locate. As for the moon phase, on the 30th of November 2025, we will have a waxing gibbous moon. It will be approximately 73 to 76% illuminated and roughly 10 days old, steadily growing towards the full moon, which is just 4 days away. Many anglers believe that the waxing gibbous phase, with its increasing light and gravitational pull, can lead to increased activity, especially for night feeders or during twilight hours. This could give our predatory species an extra nudge to feed. So, my overall assessment of fish activity for the 30th of November 2025 can be rated as capricious, but potentially rewarding. The cooling air and water temperatures, combined with potentially breezy and wintry conditions, will make the fishing demanding. However, the abundance of bait fish and the clear activity of predatory species like pike and bass, when targeted with the right tactics in deeper, structured areas, mean that if you're prepared for the cold, you could have a fantastic day. Coarse fish, as mentioned, will be tougher to find, concentrated in deeper, less accessible spots, but not impossible if you fish deeper with patience. So, my friends, get ready for a rewarding challenge. Well, my friends, that's your comprehensive forecast for the 30th of November. I wish you all the very best of luck out there. May your lines be tight and your reels sing tight lines, as we say in Ireland. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this forecast helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more expert tips and forecasts, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. And tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for fishing this late autumn? Have you had any luck with pike or bass recently? Share your stories and observations. I love hearing from you.